How am I supposed to know when it stops recording? This is bullshit. Damn it. Hi. Welcome to How to Play G Chord. I'll be your guitar instructor, Gabe. Let's talk for a second first. So C9 or F sharp minor 7, right? Or D sus4, maybe 2. What do these chords all have in common? Well, they sound kind of muddy and uninspiring, and honestly, I think they just fucking suck. To play a G major chord, you want to fret the 3rd fret of your low E string, the 2nd fret of your A string, and the 3rd fret of your high E string, giving you the notes G, B, and D, making a G major triad. Now when playing G, we usually don't want to stray too far from it, but since the notes B and D are technically required to make it a chord, we let it slide. For now. Today we're just going to try to talk about G alone, away from the other chord progressions or anything, just G separated when you're playing with it. A fun thing to do is maybe play the chord a couple times and just keep holding that position and just play some of the notes in there. Now you might be tempted to go to maybe B minor after that, maybe A minor, D, and then come back to G. But you don't want to do that. I wouldn't recommend it. Instead, I like to just stay on G. I mean, if you're going back there anyways, why do you even need to move around? Just get to the point, right? Just stay on G for all 4 measures. That's what I usually do. I shudder when songwriters get too far away from G. I mean, it makes me lose my fucking mind. Like, what are they doing? Who do they think they are? Fucking Mozart? Do they just to play around, just fucking throw G out the window? It just feels right. It feels like you know where you're going, but you're already there. So you're just staying there. They don't need that. No fucking crazy ass chords like. Okay, so let's say you're ready for something a little more advanced. You're low past open major chords, right? We can actually play G by playing your major bar chord on the 3rd fret, just like this. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? It almost sounds the exact same as an open G chord. And anything you could do with the open chord, you can do here. If you really wanted to, you could actually switch between the two in the middle of a chord progression. And it sounds pretty good, actually, going from a G bar chord to an open G major chord. Something kind of like this. G shift. Now you might want to give your G chord some more color. So you could maybe make it minor, or play an extended chord like G13, something with a lot of spice. But if you do that, you kind of lose that pure open G major tonality that you're really looking for. So you don't want to get too crazy, or crazy at all, and play around with it, because you're really just straying far in different colorful directions that you don't really want to mess with. So let's say you want to take things even a little further. What's left to learn about G chord? Maybe you can play your G bar chord and switch to an open G chord in the middle of a chord progression. That's fantastic. I say, after that, what you should do is try getting rid of the perfect fifth and the major third, leaving us with just G's, a very crisp, pristine G sound. To do that, I've tuned my guitar differently to easily demonstrate what just G would sound like. Instead of the terrible, abhorrent, standard E, A, D, G, B, E tuning, I've changed the tuning to my personal favorite, G, 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 G tuning. It sounds kind of like this. And it sounds fucking fantastic. Look at that. I'm playing perfect G's without even fretting my guitar. I don't even have to touch the guitar. I don't even need any skill anymore. I've ascended so much where I can... Once you've gotten to this point of guitar playing, you're never going to have to play anything else. No more perfect fifths or major thirds, or God forbid, a minor third. If you want to know the scale for this kind of tuning, how to play G's, it's pretty simple since every string is already in G. Basically, what you have to do is just play the open string, right? That's a G. That's also a G. There's a G. There's a G. Okay, fantastic. So all of the open strings work, and the next position of the scale is the 12th fret on all of those strings, because as you know, 12 frets higher is the octave. So you might need to buy a little thicker gauge, or at least more resilient high E strings to get that high G string in there. This one did not cut it for me, but you get the point. In fact, if you fret this 12th right here on the B string, it'll basically get the point across. You don't even need the E string. Thank you for watching my tutorial on how to play the G chord. It's been great teaching it, and I just want more young people to get inspired to play that G chord at the campfire and nothing else, nothing but the G chord. Please, don't stray far away from it, not even a minor chord. Thank you for watching. I can't actually play guitar for like a couple days now because I broke the string, so I go buy some new ones. This actually makes a really good pick for... It's not that bad. Maybe you're supposed to do it like this.